Wan'Dale Robinson has had 140 targets in both of the last two seasons.
Jeez. I mean, that's
The
healthy.
the only guys that have had more targets in that 2-season span, there are 5 of them. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Welcome back to the desk.
Welcome back, baby.
It is My Guy Monday.
That it is.
And
Ready for episode 4?
Episode 4, absolutely.
Why don't you kick us off today? I've been gross enough for the past few weeks.
All right. That's fair. Yeah, you have been. I'm going to kick us off today with a sophomore slump bounce back candidate, Ladd McConkey.
Ooh, love it.
And let me tell you, man, like, we're going to see a trend through some of these My Guys that I do have a lot of them on my team, so I'm biased as heck. But this is a classic buy them while the value's low case. And we actually made a trade last year. I think both of us got value from, but I was kind of going on the buy him while he's low case then. And everybody knows Ladd McConkey's rookie year came out of the gate awesome. I think he ended wide receiver 13 maybe.
He was right on that wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2 borderline, which is great for a rookie.
Absolutely. Came in with high expectations last year, ended at wide receiver 30.
Yeah.
Right around wide receiver 30. And I think this is going to be one of those classic scenarios. If you see a receiver dip in year 2, bounce back in year 3, there's a lot of good things going for him. We got Mike McDaniel going in as the OC. We've done a whole bit on him already in Hampton as a My Guy, so you can go back and watch all of my Chargers takes there. But highlights are better offensive line, better offensive coordinator. I see no reason why he isn't a bounce back this year. I would be happy with anywhere back in that low teens range from him going into year 3.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. We've got the video where we talk about what offenses we think are going to positively regress in 2026, and the Chargers were right up there. So I like Ladd at his price. I tried to move Pickens for Ladd and a little plus, and the guy I was talking to was like, nah, man, I like Ladd better than Pickens, which I'm not sure if I'm that far on it, but, it's a fair take. I think in that wide receiver 15, 16 range, it's a good value.
Yeah. All right, who you got for us this week? I'm a little worried.
Dude, I got Wan'Dale Robinson this week as my guy. Wan'Dale Robinson is a 9th round startup pick right now. I think he's somewhere in like the 100 to 110 range on Keep Trade Cut, depending on the day. And I'm looking at the guys around him, and I see Jordan Addison, Omar Cooper Jr., Mac Golden is over him, and I'm thinking Alec Pierce is like a round and a half above him. I'd rather have Wan'Dale straight up than any of those guys. The only guy close that I sort of see in a similar light is Michael Wilson. They're just a couple picks apart. But here's the thing. Michael Wilson last year, he went off, right?
Yes.
He was having his 25, 30-point games. He was doing that with Jacoby Brissett rather than Kyler Murray. So a passing quarterback rather than a rushing quarterback. Marvin Harrison hurt, no Jeremiah Love. And as the wide receiver 2 on his own offense, or wide receiver 1, but receiver 2, because Trey McBride's there. He was cooking. What is Tennessee this year? It's a running quarterback, a passing quarterback, not a running quarterback. It's Carnell Tate probably is the primary guy. And then it's Wan'Dale, and there's nothing else. It's like Gunnar Helm, Alec Iamaner. So
after that,
I think he's primed to go off. And when I started going into Wan'Dale's stats, I didn't realize Wan'Dale Robinson has had 140 targets in both of the last 2 seasons.
Jeez. I mean, that's healthy.
The only guys that have had more targets in that 2-season span, there are 5 of them. Jackson Smith and Jigba, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown. If you even account for the players that were injured and you look at targets per game, there's only 4 more. Puka Nacua, Malik Neighbors, Devontae Adams, and Garrett Wilson.
That's high company.
So he's, I'm not saying that he is Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's not the take here. But you're getting him as the wide receiver 40. I think his situation has improved. There is no reason to me that he couldn't be a wide receiver 2. And if you're buying him at wide receiver 40 prices and he's producing as a wide receiver 20 and he's 25 years old.
But yeah, and that's what we're doing here. Yeah.
It's
total
perfect.
value. Yeah.
The other thing I think is that like there's not a team build that hates this player. So if you have him and mid-season you say, I think I want to rebuild, I think you could roll this into a late 27 first or package it with a little piece and get some, like a Travis Hunter or Jaden Higgins or something like that and get an upside play mid-season. But if you end up contending, you'll be able to pick Terry McLaurin, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Michael Pittman, whatever veteran is producing that ends up on a rebuilding team. I guarantee you they would rather have 25-year-old Wan'Dale Robinson than 34-year-old Devontae Adams on their roster at that point. So that's the reason he's my guy. I think he's going to produce as a wide receiver too. If he's this late in a redraft league, I'd take him. So given his age, I think it makes absolute sense to go there in Dynasty.
And it makes sense to me. Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you don't mind, like and subscribe below.
And if you want a free roster review, check out the Google form in the description. Your team could be featured in one of our videos. See you in the next one.